Winter, an improvised mystery by Shorty. Let's see where this audio takes us. Veronica. I stepped out of the library, not noticing that Mr. Trundle, Marcus, was leaving. My thoughts were on Julius and the revelation. My father had killed his brother. I couldn't really comprehend that this was true. I heard the front door close and turned. You were still standing there. Oh, Marcus left, I said. But before I let you answer, I turned again and started to walk away. I needed to find Julius. I needed to find out, well, the truth. I surely wasn't going to believe all this. Not without evidence. I would have to call Marcus, too, later on, and find out exactly what Mother had told him. He began to follow me, so I turned on my heels and pressed my palms to your chest. No, please. I need to find Julius. You looked down on my palms, and then into my eyes. Electricity passed between us, and my palms became hot, and I was oh so aware of your hard chest. You opened your mouth to speak, but I pulled away quickly and went on the hunt for Julius. And as I looked around the rooms, searching, the house seemed so large and so empty. And I began to think I actually didn't know much about my family at all. And I wondered what other secrets were lurking. What skeletons in the cupboard? If this was true, if my father could actually do something like that to his own brother. And why would Julius hide it from me? Julius did idolize father, even though you wouldn't know it, by the way he treats his possessions. After searching most of the house, I decided there was only one place he could be. And yes, that's where I found him. In father's room, sitting on the edge of the bed, his head in his hands. I stood watching for a while, my eyes glancing around the room at the mess. It looked like maybe he'd been searching for something. Maybe that's why it was such a mess. Maybe it wasn't disrespect, but curiosity. Julius, are you okay? His shoulders stiffened. I took a place next to him and laid my hand on his shoulder. He pulled it away. Julius, this is serious. I need to know what you know. Silence. I could just hear his breathing. I hated this. I always felt shut out, as though there were secrets I'm not allowed to know. Julius, please, tell me. My hand hovering again over his shoulder. I was not brave enough to let it. I tried to give him comfort. He said, I was just trying to protect you. You understand? I don't need protecting. Just tell me. Please. Is it true? Do you believe it to be true? He sighed deeply and cleared his throat. I heard him. I heard him confessing. The mother. When? Why didn't you tell me? Silence. I'm sorry, carry on. Please. I think father was a bit drunk. Always so loud and boorish. I heard him say, I killed your precious Theodore. He sounded like he wanted to hurt mother. There was venom in his voice. And triumph. What? What do you mean? Why? What do you mean, precious? Julius just shook his head. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was just Father making stuff up, trying to make Mother feel bad, as usual. But then, he took great pleasure from telling her exactly how he did it, and how he got away with it, and that she could never prove anything, and that now she was his. I just sat there. This cannot be my father. No, I said. You're making it up. It's ridiculous. Julius just shrugged and hung his head lower. We both sat in silence for a while. Me thinking, trying to put it all into perspective in my brain, trying to understand the enormity of what my father has done. I then did put my hand on his shoulder, and he turned and buried his face in my chest, and just kept saying, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry." Shh. I rubbed his back and gave him comfort. It's okay. It's not your fault. I stroked his hair, like when we were children. Shh, it's okay. After a while, you sat up and made as if to leave. Wait. When was this? No, not when did he. When did you hear? Oh. Do you think that had anything to do with the, drowning at sea? Julius didn't look at me. He just stood for a while in the doorway, as if he wanted to say more. But then he just walked out and left me sitting there in Father's room. I couldn't move. My reality had changed. I didn't understand. I didn't know the Father I thought I knew. I began to think of all the moments that we'd shared, looking for signs that he was this monster. I couldn't find any. I began to doubt everything. I wondered what else I didn't know, and also wondered, and began to slowly doubt the story of their disappearance. After all, we were all asleep that night. It does seem strange now that they went for a midnight swim together. But wait, wasn't it Julius that said he'd seen them through his bedroom window, making their way down the sloping grass towards the gate that led to the cliffs and the stone steps that led down to the beach and the water? Did he say that? Or did I remember it wrong? Well, my darlings, I hope you like that little improvised audio. If you do, give it a cheeky thumbs up. If you like slow burn stories, why not check out my second channel, Blossom Blush. But if you're hankering for something really spicy, join my Patreon. Talking of Patreon, here they are, my wonderful darlings, who I couldn't do this without. Shenanigans, Billy, Oz, Living Lightning, Turt Boy, Pokemon UB, David, Adam Strikers, Nikki Phantom, Pillory Slave, Mordred, Stephen, Fire, Outsider HP, Ted, Jelly Mage, Aaron, Cryptid, Cubby, DZ, Blake, and Samir Hall. Thanks, guys and girls. I love you.